Yeah.
The delay.
Delay. Happy delay to y'all. No. Well, welcome to the Natural 1's TTRPG campaign, our first Twitch live stream. Today I have with me Kelly as Braun. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I play a dwarven echo knight named Braun. We like to booze and we like to brawl. Brass balls for life.
All right. What does this character of yours, Braun, look like?
Ginger dwarf, surly, short, and it appears that someone tried to open up his skull with a chainsaw or something because he has a huge vertical scar like a Klingon right down the damn middle of his head and severe memory problems.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, as you would in that era. That's how you deal with. That's how they dealt. That's how you deal with trauma. And next we have Thimble, played by Andrew. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Cool.
I am Andrew. I portray Thimble, and Thimble is a human Fey Wanderer Ranger. They are tall and lithe, extremely androgynous, with long blonde dreadlocks and a neat pair of antlers poking out of their head. They also, at an early age, lost one of their eyes, so they currently wear
eye patch.
That's the word, an eye patch.
It's hard.
But yes, they're about 17 years old, and they are very chipper and have an affinity for apples.
All right, and
fishing apparently.
Yeah, natural. And next we have Agnes as Lila. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Just,
Cool.
panic and run.
You mind giving us a brief description of your character for today's session?
Yeah, Lila's a Earth Genasi. Looks like she's made out of howlite, so she looks pretty creepy. Very white stone with black veins running through it. She's got short black hair, kind of waifish appearance out when she's not in her armor. And she is a cleric, so she has a tendency of just sticking behind her shield and her armor to protect who she can. But yeah, she's awkward. And yeah, that's about it.
Excellent. And next we have Travis as Soulstar. How you doing? And
yeah. Well, and so I've already had quite an emotional weekend, but it totally ties into where my character's going to pick off this session. But yeah, no, I play Soulstar, a swashbuckling rogue. He's a young half-elf with wavy, short blonde hair. He really just prefers to skid by. He just dreams of taking the easy life, just kicking his feet up and relaxing, but things just keep popping up in his way, and he never seemed to find the moments to just relax.
Relatable. We all need vacation.
Indeed.
All right, so picking up from last session, the group made it to Kingsport after a few days travel at sea. Fimble was taught how to fish, and how'd that go?
Remarkably well, minus, one emotional breakdown.
Being dragged into
Yeah,
fish.
I caught the biggest and the best fish possible. I think there was
I remember.
what was it, a scum sucker?
Oh, I can remember.
It was a fantasy
Slobber
fish.
knocker versus slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker, that was it.
Yeah.
You chose that name.
Yes, I did. For good and ill.
Yeah, but I caught the best slobber knocker anybody's ever seen in Kingsport, and so I am now the champion of fishing.
Yeah.
And I have a father figure now, so that's great. I mean, Braun was a great father figure. I really
Yeah.
you know.
And Soulstar, you got pretty inebriated before the ship docked, so you pretty much spent that session, passed out.
That session, yeah, I was, yeah.
And Lila, what were you up to last session?
I was fishing Thimble out of the water by casting water walk on him. And running him out of the water to get him back onto the dock. Because he wouldn't let go of the rod.
No.
I didn't want to lose it.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, you guys had a fun evening, or managed to come back inside. We had a little calm after a crazy journey through Ponderosa Pines, through Nighthawk Forest, through the Kurosawa Sands, and getting through Vinland and through Avalon. You finally made it to Kingsport, where you'll pick up we'll pick up in the morning with gentle rapping on your front door of the hut that you guys are living in at the moment.
Was it a bird? Is what we are calling
Oh,
it?
yes. Yeah, a bird.
A boat yurt.
Boat yurt.
Bird.
Is somebody gonna get the door?
Hello. It's
I'll get up and answer the door.
hello there.
It's incessant.
Just wanted to let you know there's going to be a gathering in the Kingsport Center with the council. They would be much obliged to have you there. There are a lot of people interested in your story, and of course there is the matter of reward of getting the Corvus Queen out of Avalon, and just general gratitude amongst the people here. I'm sure they planned some celebrations, but that is to be determined. I was just sent here to wrangle you forward and bring you to the Kingsport Center. So we got about 10 minutes if you want to get ready. I'll just wait out here till you're ready to go.
I will.
As soon as you said reward, Soulstar has his boots on. He's already up and out.
Alrighty.
I mean, I sleep in my clothes and everything, so I'm already ready to go.
But are you awake?
It's like David Bowie that got really big into reggae.
Didn't need that in my head.
That's an image.
I'm sure Braun is probably putting away little
We'll cut
distiller
that.
coffee pot and pouring himself a mug of his usual caffeinated stout, and gotta give the what was I calling it? Pork cider. The pork cider that I'm fermenting. I gotta get that the morning shake before I put it in my pen.
You got to make sure the sediments actually spread throughout it, because you don't want that all at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of the whole experience.
Yeah.
Spread the flavor around.
Away and get my first drink or two of the day. I guess we'll go to. This sounds like better than most meetings we've been asked to attend, so I'll be open.
At least we're being asked this time.
Yeah.
Told.
Yeah. And they're talking about paying us.
I mean, it's in public. So if they threaten us, everyone else will see it too.
Yeah, like in Vinland.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole public happened to them. Shit. Let's try not to stage a coup on the first day.
Everything got better.
Yeah, remember there was a revolution, a revolt in Vinland, and Rembrandt and a group of others took control and ousted the hierarchy. So they're now an
I think
open,
we
free
should start a
border.
riot when we get there.
No,
I
no.
learned that word yesterday.
Damn it, Fimble.
And yeah, you have your scarf. You also have the encyclopedia from A to C. So,
Yep.
He's learned the dangers of capitalism. No, just kidding. But he's learned the importance of community. But
Yes. It's the later letters we have to worry about.
but yeah, as you all gather and exit the door, the squire's like, so how was your journey here? Just follow me. Docks are a little rocky, but one thing about it is no one can see you. And he points up. It's like, see all the fog in the sky? That's what keeps us hidden from other ships and onlookers.
Nice. It's
Even-
probably one of the first times I don't have to wear my hood up if it's not direct sunlight.
Yeah, but again, when you look down below you, still no reflection. Yeah. This time, no burning acid effects, but still no reflection. But yeah, anyways, this is, that's where we bunkered here about 10 years ago. We're just taking advantage of whatever magic that is surrounding this island. Not even their sky ships can find us, which is a great boon. But anyways, the Surging Morgawr and his council would like to see you. They've put, again, festivities, I'm sure, to arouse. I've talked to the newest head chef of Kingsport, Chunyan Peppers. He had many good, kind words to say about you four. And he's already whipped up a brand new item for the festivities. And here we are.
Just running like in way to every city is Chunyan.
The international chef.
Yeah.
The chef of many worlds.
He's the reputation that precedes us.
Yeah, he is the reputation. If
Watch
we
him
go to
become
the
the final
Feywild,
enemy.
is he gonna come with us?
And
Now you're gonna have a fish-themed big deal.
yeah, fish patties.
Yeah. Every city, a new big deal.
As you get closer to the Kingsport Square, you see more massed people hovering around it, and a lot of people are looking over and pointing at the four of you as you walk in a narrow yellow-lined red carpet to the massing square.
I lean over to Soulstar. I'm like, how do they know it's us?
We tend to stick out a little bit.
And the squire's like, see all the people here? Or just a mass swell of support for you four. Nobody's poked the syndicate eye out as well as you have so far, and being able to rescue the Corvus Queen is, again, a boon for us as we try to take down this Dominion Empire threat that, quite literally is going to be the end of us if we don't stop them. As far as like our culture, our way of life, and our own independent ways. So, again, a lot of people look up to you. They don't know. All they know is you as the four. Yeah. But, hey, it's something rather than nothing, right? Who needs a name when you can just be legends.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm putting my hood up.
My name is Fimble.
And
There's way too much pressure.
mine's Totem. How are you today?
I'm good.
Excellent. Just be careful as you move up these steps. They're, wooden planks. Sometimes they get a little loose, but
Mm-hmm.
you marches up the planks, and you, as the four of you enter and pass the breachway of the center square where the Kingsport Council resides, just hear a nice sort of calm vacuum in the open area. You see people lined up all around the sides. There's a large table with 6 members. We have the Surging Morgawr himself, the Dragonborn Bard, known to have calmed the seas by taming the Kraken. We also see a familiar face of Master Rohai sitting next to him with his quarterstaff.
I love that guy.
We also see
Is that your trainer?
we also see Asha Vossmeyer, the pirate queen that took you from Avalon to Kingsport. We have the Corvus Queen as well, the short dwarf witch with the leaf cloak, sitting next to Asha Voss. And then we have Poppy Raviolia, an elven warlock, sitting next to her. And on the other side of the Surging Morgawr, we have hold on, I forgot his name. No, I didn't. Tofin Grace, who is I forgot the name for a cat person. But anyways, yeah.
Backseat.
Tabaxi, thank you. Tabaxi Ranger. In a dark purple leather armor lined with green trimming.
What was her name again?
Top and Grace.
Yep. Tofan.
So, I am assuming, this is just a cat version of Topher Grace.
No, this is
No?
their main fur is yellow, but they have a tuft of hair at the top of their head that's bright orange.
Okay.
But no, yeah, it's Topher Grace's Lino.
Okay. That's what I was looking for.
And the Surging Morgawr boat stands up and boasts about, "Welcome the four to the Kingsport Center. You've done us quite a boon. Please announce yourselves to the crowd." No? All right, fine then. Just the rewards, none of the fanfare.
Yeah, Lila, literally when he says the announce yourself to the crowd, Lila literally takes a step back.
Yeah. There's some trumpeters. They get their horns up and they play a note, but and they just sort of put it down. It's all right, well.
Hi, we're here.
You hear it, hiss the crowd just clapping and cheering. Well, let's get to the rewards. You've done us quite the boon.
Mm-hmm.
We're arranged to give you 60 platinum each for your troubles. And you, I believe your name is Soulstar. You were able to hand over the Corvus Queen's ledger, their information and tracked known relics that they were keeping. Well, we will terminate our contracts with the hitmen and mercenaries, and you are no longer wanted by our people. But we still need to recover that treasure that you lost. But for today, nothing but festivities for the four of you.
That's a relief.
And we also have some word about the Syndicate. We've got word that there is an alignment with this rogue wizard, Tenzin Mampa, who's aligned with the Syndicate in doing some fairly nefarious things. I've heard you've made it to the heart of the World Tree and noticed the fire there.
It was really hot.
Hard to
Where
make.
was it?
Yes.
Hard not to notice.
As
What does that have to do with the syndicate?
well, apparently they've tied themselves with this Tenzin Mampa, who has ties to this Nephrin Shide, who knows, or who is apparently behind it from what we've gathered.
We heard about that asshole.
We have eyes and ears pretty much in every major city and town. We pay well for it. Anyways, the fire there is beginning to spread. It was maintained for quite a while, and now it's slowly spreading an inch a day. We don't know what's going on, but word in Satori is that their crops and the trees and all living plants are beginning to decay and wither with each passing day.
Have they found a location for the townsfolk to evacuate to?
Right now, they're trying to figure out, with the help of some mystic named Joel.
We don't.
Never. I have not had the pleasure, but he comes well regarded, so I will take everyone else's words for it. But they were trying to figure out exactly what is behind this. And their mention of water with no reflection reminds me of this place. And so we're thinking that maybe Satori in this land here is connected somehow. Of course, you may have heard the legend and the word about the Isle, that Satori was a cursed land by an arch lich named Mammon.
I didn't hear that bit.
Well, we sent out some scouts. They climbed the cliffs of Abraxas. And a detailed report of their venture through the tall grass and in through the forests and the winding trail. Apparently there is a structure that reminds people of, well, Braun, the one that hired you all those months ago. But apparently he confirmed that the structure they found was a replica of the mayor's mansion back in Satori.
Oh.
Are you referring to Barley?
Yes, Barley, sorry. A lot of names, a lot of NPCs.
Yes.
I thought I forgot some key details about myself.
I was like, Ron?
Right.
Are they sure it isn't the actual mansion? Because we kind of watched that implode, and it may have, yeah, it might have poofed somewhere.
Itself in through a portal.
Right. No, we knew we weren't finished with that asshole. It's bound to be somewhere else.
We're beginning to think that maybe his phylactery is located somewhere in that structure. That's all I know because the scouts that we sent out never made it back.
Oh. Well.
But alas, that is something for another day. I'm sure you've had quite your turn of scrapes and scraps. So today we feast and tomorrow we come up with plans and how to resolve issues. I have a full court of others to listen to, and if you want to look about the room and see if you notice any other people in the area, you can make a perception check.
Well, I'm heading right over to Master Rohai.
All right, as you climb up the steps, there's a guard, a bunch of guards sort of clamber up and put up their shields and their spears at you. No one sees the council. Rohai sniffs the air and smiles. It's okay. I know this young one. He can come up. And the guards back off, and you're free to walk up towards the table.
I stick my tongue out at one of the guards. Go up.
Keeping a close eye on the guards near Fimble.
Well, hello there, young one. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing good. Hi, Rogai.
Yes. Rohai. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard many word of your journey so far. I'm quite impressed with your talents and your survivability. I did not think that you were as talented as you have shown yourself to be, and your friends with you.
I kind of have to admit, a lot of it was, what you taught me.
Really?
Yeah, all the jumping around and stuff, and hitting things with my stick, and I pull out Phantom.
Ah,
I mean,
yes.
I just kind of swung it before, but now I jump around and swing it.
Excellent. I have something to give you to help grow your knowledge and your intelligence.
Oh.
And he picks up from under the table and slides it to you. It's a Tome of Clear Thought.
Okay. That's
This book
another
contains
book.
memory and logic exercises, and its words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your intelligence score increases by 2, as does your maximum for that score. The manual then loses its magic, but regains it in a century.
Oh, only a century.
Yeah.
Only a century.
Wow. How to win friends and influence people.
I also
Thank
have
you.
You're welcome. I also do a seminar if you're interested.
I don't know what a seminar is unless it starts with C.
It's a bunch of people come to listen to me talk about what's in the book without you having to read the book. But I always tell you to read the book, but I tell everything about the book.
Oh,
So I get paid twice.
okay. Thanks. Hey, can you teach me to jump better?
Absolutely. But I'll catch up with you later. I'll send another squire and we will go through some training together.
Okay.
Test your newfound abilities and what your phantom can do now.
Okay. Again, I just turn around and run off the dais.
Alrighty. And the rest of the group? Just yeah.
I will probably try to make as quiet of an exit of like the main area of festivities as possible.
Yeah.
It's not exactly my scene.
Yeah. As you all awkwardly try to leave the room, there are still people chanting "Huzzah, huzzah," and the trumpets put up their blare. So the Final Fantasy victory. Ba, 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 ba.
If I could melt the stone right
We're not
now,
cleared
I
for
would.
it.
You do have that ability.
Yeah.
I have to choose to have that spell ready and knocked down, so I didn't think it would be necessary
Yeah.
to have walk on water instead. So if the dog falls out from under us, we're good.
Good.
So as you all do the Homer Simpson back into the hedges, walk out of the thing, everybody's still chanting, and the squire meets you back outside. It's like, so, heard you were given quite the boon. Oh, that's a huge book. You need someone to carry it for you. Yes, you. Your name was Fimble?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you need someone to carry that for you? We have... everyone here is dying to help you out.
It's just a book.
Okay. Well, anyways, if you're hungry, there are festivities towards the east, all kinds of food carts, and, if you're looking for a bite to eat, we have our markets down to the south, and we also have our pleasure and vice section, if you like a bit of gamble, to the west.
Whoa.
But I can guide you wherever you need to go.
Soulstar might be interested in the cook being in town.
I mean, it's not like we just spent 3 days on a boat with them.
And the guide sets out their hand.
Show us to the food carts. Let's get some breakfast first.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He was expecting it too.
And then follow me. And he's just not really, he's very tight-lipped, doesn't really give an explanation after that snub, and it's like, here's the food court for you. Just, find what you like. I'm gonna go back to the court and figure out what's going on there and how I can be of service to the others there. You have a great day. If you need another guide, I'm sure one of these people would tell you directions on where to go. So bows out and leaves. Hear mutterings of cheapskates and non-tippers.
What the fuck? Let's see how far gratitude gets us. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But the mixed aroma of foods is just floating in the air. And, all kinds of eateries. So if there's something that you're craving, you can probably find it.
Nice.
Grab a plate since this is our breakfast and we haven't even eaten yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ron had all the gristle and the pork cider.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I poured the liquid out of the pork barrel. There's definitely some pulp to it, but it's not, it's not like full chunks of meat hanging out.
Okay, that's true.
It's not food. It's not food. I'm definitely looking for like the Ren Fair booth where they're selling like some kind of bacon wrapped turkey leg or something.
Ooh,
Just big meaty something.
good breakfast.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you definitely find that it's basically like a giant like owl bear that's roasting, and they branch off like a portion of its and cut up. Like they give you basically its back hind thigh.
Nice. That'd be like the size of a fucking ham.
Yeah. Underneath it's just like large collection of lettuce and like cherry tomatoes. Yeah.
Whatever. All
You
right.
got a huge hind leg of an owlbear sitting in front of you, just about the size of you. On
Nice. Yeah, I will definitely start digging into that. Probably still working on my morning coffee brew. Yeah, probably trying to chase the fog away and not be noticed.
It's kind of hard. There's musicians walking about and playing, and they keep coming towards the table that you're at, and trying to get everybody wants to share their enthusiasm.
I'm not going to go so far as to try to scare them away, but I will try to ignore them.
Alrighty.
Last thing I want is for them to hear my last name, so I'm chilling.
Alright. And how's everybody else? What are you up to?
If I could make myself small enough to hide behind my shield, I would.
So
I would have made my way to like the kitchens, looking for Junyan.
unfortunately, you don't find him in the area. It's pretty much standard Kingsport street vendors, more or less, like food trucks. But you do, if you want to inquire about where he may be, you can definitely try.
I'll ask someone who looks important.
Okay. You see, so you're looking for Junyan? I heard he's some sort of fancy chef from Finland. They're like the only...
Yeah, we're good friends.
Interesting. Well, apparently he's working on festivities for the night apparently for you four. And a bit occupied. He's back at the Kingsport Coliseum doing his old catering gig there right now. Well, is there anything I can get you? You looking for like an ale, wine, a mead, cider, any kind of spirits, barbiturates?
I'm on the celebrating week right now. I was just looking for my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, neither am I. I think, no offense, but I think it's all a bit of hype. For me, it's like, we've seen people like this before. They always die sooner or later, you know?
What do you mean?
Well, you adventuring types, you know? You have you get one good victory and then everybody celebrates you, and the next time we find out, you're dead. So what's the whole deal? We're just, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get you lot, but glad to take your coin.
Just trying to get out with my head still intact, you know?
That's life, man.
Yeah,
That is life. Whether you're being an adventurer or not, I mean, shit happens, especially here in the Isle. Dominion Empire, like everything under constant threat, our way of life. I used to live on a home on actual terrain, not on a goddamn dock in some cursed island. He looks up and you notice just the whole fog around Kingsport. Shit is eerie. I don't like it.
Is this fog unusual?
I don't know how many rivers you ever or water you looked at. There's usually a reflection staring back at you, and this fog never goes away. It's always there. I mean,
how long have you been? How long have you been living here?
I've only been here for about 5 years. Good people. It's just, waiting for the hammer to fall, Is it gonna be today?
Doesn't sound like. You can't get comfortable.
No, you can't. You can't. But, hopefully whatever goes on up at the Pride of Abraxas will solve this whole situation. But I don't know, man. I've seen too many people lose. Maybe that colors my disposition and viewpoint, but I don't see the silver lining to these clouds or your group. But hey, if you succeed, then you succeed, and I will eat my words. But it's a fool's errand in my eye. A damned fool's errand.
I couldn't agree more. But in the meantime, I'm looking for some place to take a nap. Do you know someplace nearby?
You want like a fun nap or just a nap?
It's quiet. Oh, just a nap.
All right, well.
So that's the late snooze. I'm just looking for some place that not a whole lot of people are going to be. I can just be by myself.
Something comfy without a lot of people. It's probably the Cozy Feathers. It's a nice little bungalow for weary travelers who can get a bit.
I don't need a bed at all. I just need a spot that nobody can see me. Just someplace to hide for half an hour or so. There's too many people here celebrating. I just don't want to be around them right now.
That I understand. Well, if you just follow through back, and he sort of points through the back of where all the shops are, you can go sort of behind Disneyland and get out of the public eye.
That's exactly. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I want to do. Just kind of want to stroll by myself right now.
Yeah. And again, you see all kinds of workers there just having a break, taking their time, just chatting up. You don't feel an eye, a group of eyes watching you. You finally get a bit of relaxation, and you feel your body starting to loosen up and not as tense.
Okay, next question. Are there any boats that are docked nearby that are empty? If nobody's on them?
Well, that guy's not there with you. He's still at his shop. So if you want to make an investigation or a perception check.
I would like to look around, yeah.
Cool.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
All right. So you see a bunch of ships, but they're all tied up, and at least a couple of people, a couple of sentry and watchers on the ships. But you hear a large gathering of people behind you, and all the festivities going off. But right now, you're just more focused on the current and pleasant nature of the moment.
Yeah.
And what about anybody else? What do you guys? Who's wanting to do something?
I approach a cart and look for the menu item with the funniest spelling.
You
Now that you can read, you're getting all fancy about it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm challenging myself. I mean, I don't know what it says, but
Yeah. It's all in Comic Sans, the menu.
Great.
And yeah.
We're off to a great start with this one already.
Okay. And well, yeah, you're a strange looking one. Well, Well, we're vegetarian. If you look like a human deer, human fawn, it's your interesting person.
What is that one? I point to.
That is salad supreme. You get your tomatoes, your onions, carrots, your corn, and a dressing of your choice, a slider on the side, and some potato salad as well.
Wait, so you get the salad,
And
it comes with a salad?
Exactly, it's a side salad for your salad.
Why would you take 2 salads?
Some people like salad twice as much.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what salad is, but I'll take it.
So just the number one. All right. And what would you like for your drink? We've got ciders. We've got Sprite.
Ooh, cider.
Cider. All right. We've got
Sprite.
Well, it's like a fizzy drink. We've got, we call it Sprite.
Made out of pixies.
Yeah. Well, not really pixies now, but it's like a bubbly sweetener. It's like it's like if syrup was alive. It's like bubbly syrup.
I'll take the cider.
All right. Would you like, we've got apple, we've got marionberry, we've got raspberry, we've got strawberry. Apple. All right.
Apple.
Classic apple.
Apple. What?
All right. And just go ahead and take a seat over there. She points down to her right. And I'll let you know when your order's ready.
Okay. Let's go sit down. I'm lost. I don't know what's going on.
You just a swarm of people
Yeah.
are around you, and
I kind of realized that I left my group and now I'm at a strange cart sitting in a crowd getting 2 salads.
Can I lean over to Braun as like Thimble walks away and go, how long before something happens?
There's absolutely no telling. Yeah, I mean, if you ask me, something's already happened. And
I was more if he's gonna come running and screaming at us, or if somebody else is.
I think he's already forgot where we are.
Probably.
I definitely have.
Forever.
This is
Meanwhile,
where Fimble exits the campaign.
Soulstar's about to steal a boat and ditch all of us, I'm sure. Sounds like his plan. I'm trying to work through this like 86-ounce fucking turkey leg or owlbear leg. Is this on the menu as like the big honker? If I finish it, is the meal free?
The meal is free, and they'll do a quick etching of you at the table and post it on their board right outside next to the menu.
Well, a challenge is
Glory?
yes.
Braun making a series of Constitution saving throws.
15
deal.
pancakes. No.
Man. I'm not afraid of no meat.
Okay. All I can think of is review and the 15 pancakes, and then the 30 pancakes bit.
No, I keep thinking of the Great Outdoors, John Candy trying to eat that giant steak.
Yeah.
But I don't want to give the locals anything more to celebrate about me. Or guys.
People are just dying for something to celebrate.
Yeah, I don't want to give it to them just out of spite. But yeah, I will continue to try to eat this and maybe clear enough room off the top so I can see over the top of my plate and realize that 2 out of 4 of my party members are gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As you look over the half-eaten carcass, you see Lila on the other side. Just barely.
They've wandered away again. When did we become the babysitters of this group?
That's a good question.
Or is that why you guys hired me?
The moment you decided to jump into HP, all the tanks, the moms of the group, make the bad guys go away.
Whackity whack, don't come back.
Exactly.
Stay close to us, though. Like, we don't even know where you two wandered off. You guys are lost in the toy section already.
And Fimble, as you sit there, you see the lady wave her hand. She points at you, and she's like, "Here!" And she hands you a plate. It's filled with luscious greens, chopped onions, tomatoes. It's got a bit of a boiled egg, cracked in half, some croutons crushed and sprinkled upon it. She's like, "Would you like a dressing? We've got oil, vinegar, and we've got, blue cheese. Name it, we probably have it." Would
Where's
you like
the
some-
meat?
It's a salad. There is no meat. I mean, I can get some chicken and chop it up and cook it for you and throw it on there. But a salad's a salad. You don't. It's vegan. You there's no meat.
But it has egg.
I was gonna say I glanced in at the egg.
It's not a real egg. It's sort of.
No, don't backtrack.
Don't don't weasel
like
your way out of this one.
It's all right. It's a tofu egg.
Okay. And just kind of walk back to my seat. Dejected. I'm just gonna eat the leaves.
And again, as you eat, you feel like the space just close in and close in. Sounds around you are a little bit louder.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to breathe a little heavier. I'm starting to realize I'm not okay being around this many people.
They're hard.
Yeah.
All right, and we're gonna jump back to Soulstar, behind the employees and workers break area. Again, all the ships seem tied down and guarded, but there's a calm as to where you're at.
Is anybody sitting down taking a break?
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, they're all. You see 10 people at least sitting down, chatting with another one, or playing a bit of dice or card games on the side, and.
Right on. I'm gonna go walk up to the dice players and
All right.
ask if I can join the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Walk down.
Yeah, man. What you got? What you got to throw in? Well, how much coin?
Were we already paid the 60 platinum, or was that to change hands later?
I'll say a little bit back travel. When he mentioned the platinum, servants came out and they handed you pouches, so you do have your 60
I'll
platinum.
just drop the whole bag on the table.
Just
I'll
allow
let
it.
the platinum seal out.
You see the dice hop up off the table when you set it down. It's a little bit too rich for my blood, man. I think it looks like you've already won a bunch of games.
I'm gonna ask him if he works on one of the ships around here. What ship do you work on?
I'm just a waiter. I hand people their food. Ricky, he's the guard over there, and he points to a guard behind you on your right. And he's just sitting there by the steps, just, scouting about. He nods, realizes he sees his buddy pointing at him. Yeah, any kind of that information you want to talk to that guy. Trust him with my life, known him most of my life. So, but I don't know why you come to a gambling table, and just drop that.
Get fucking wrong.
We've never. Yeah. You think we got that kind of fortune just sitting here?
I
I would like to play someone for one of these ships.
I realized, Larry, you said I trust him with my life, but I heard I trust him with my wife. I was like,
My wife.
It's an open relationship.
Yeah. Re-retcon.
You can put them in a room together. They won't do anything.
Consensual polyamory is quite okay.
No, I'm here to play someone for one of these ships.
I'm sorry. What?
I'd like to not just purchase one of these ships, but gamble away for it. An all or nothing kind of deal.
Well, you actually talk to the
You know
captains.
anyone who yeah, where can I find sometimes?
I don't know anybody that would be willing to gamble away the ship, like, straight off the bat.
We have an island of pirates here. Certainly there's one of them.
Like, how good do you want
Maybe
the ship to be?
It doesn't have to be good at all.
Like a wooden raft with that size? Because there's a few of those people around. That's like, that's all I
It's
have.
60 platinum on the table. I want to book that 60 platinum would get.
I get you.
It's gotta be
Let me
one captain.
ask around, and we've had some new people come about on Kingsport, so let me ask around. Get back with you in about, like, an hour. Come back to you with some names, hopefully, but I can't think of anything off the bat. But I'm sure there's people out there. Desperate people looking for coin, willing to sell what they have for it.
A ship full of assholes that was following us that probably is in the port anytime now.
They're still about 2.5 days away. They had to go around an island, so.
Okay.
Alright, look, you drop some names and we'll get a game going in an hour or so. Sit around the table.
Alright, I will definitely do a high rollers gathering. Find the most people with the most to offer and wage. Since
I'm gonna slide a single platinum over to him.
Oh! Bites to it. Hey, definitely the real deal. You got yourself a deal.
Do you remember that they mentioned there's
off.
like a district here, man? Like, why the back alley poker with shady people on their breaks?
Because I don't want you guys to get word that I'm doing this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to. Meanwhile, back at our table, I'm sure I'm just convincing Layla that Soulstar is with him. They'll be fine. Like, there's no way they're gonna get each other into that much trouble. I'm sure they're together.
yes.
Let me just enjoy my meal.
Great at keeping an eye on other people.
Right.
And Pimble does not have a knack of wandering off and getting into things. I think
I haven't gotten into trouble.
we'll find antlers at some point.
I'm really easy to pick out of the crowd. I'm like 6'7".
Exactly. Find antlers at some point. You just stand on the table and go, yeah, over there.
Yep. Except right now I'm kind of hunkered over my salad, like staving off a panic attack.
Right.
Oh, the cider is delicious.
Great describe.
That's a great bit right there. I like that.
you want to try to cope through your claustrophobia and like try Ingrid's apple cider.
Actually, I'm gonna try and get out of the crowd.
Okay.
Pick a direction and walk.
All right.
Never did either of them.
Are you taking your salad with you, or did you just leave it behind?
I left it behind. I'm not taking that with me.
Wait, what about your other
Raisins and the potato salad.
The potato salad I leave on the counter. I ate 2 leaves of that salad and I was done. Disappointing. I may have nabbed the egg tofu slice.
Yeah, Braun's got the meat fled, so I'm starting to wonder if I can finish all this meat. Starving.
Okay. And Lila, if you want to make a perception check, see if you can spot Fimble in amongst the crowd as he gets up from the table. I can't hear you.
1-6.
15? Oh, 16?
1-6. Yes.
Okay, yeah. You see basically like his head above other people's heads, and it starts to go east, sort of making their way out of the food court section.
Okay. I'll get up, put my hand on Braun, cast guidance, so he can finish his meat without getting sick, and go after the antlers I see.
Okay. I'm holding the table. Okay. At least we have some meeting point.
Maybe.
I'm going to assume that Soulstar's with Fimble and like you're just going to round him up and come back, but not thinking about it too hard. I'm sure. Right. Meanwhile, I probably ordered like a bottle of mead or something to kind of wash it down. Some kind of local digestif. Mostly just bourbon or rum.
And Fimble, go ahead and make a perception check for me as you make your way out of the food court area.
The nat 20.
All right. You look off to your left and you see through like a tent food opening through a little open section in one of the food courts. You see Soulstar sitting at a table as you walk by.
A light in the darkness. My friend, Soulstar. And I hook that way.
All right. And as you get to that breachway, you feel like the prying eyes and the weight of everybody around you just release, and you just a sense of calmness comes and crashes around you.
Soulstar! Hi, bud.
Hi.
Hey.
Wasn't expecting to see you here.
I mean, we're all here, right? Did the others leave?
No. You enjoy the party?
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of fun. I like salad supreme.
That's good. Hey, you might not want to stick around here because I saw that frog guy walk with his pug by here not too long ago.
Here?
I think he might be back. Yeah. I saw him sitting at that table over there. He might be back.
Roll a deception check.
Ooh.
Should I also roll because of my salad comment?
Yeah. Might as well.
Okay, that's a 24.
I rolled a 22, so we both lied well. You do think I like salad. Okay, I'm gonna go then. And I turn around and I kind of stop at the edge of the tents.
As you stop, you see Lila just stop and grab you. And Lila, you're standing right in front of Fimble.
Okay, Fimble.
Yeah. I'm great. I'm happy.
Is that so?
Really? Yeah. I found Soulstar, but I can't be back here.
Why is that?
The evil dog. The evil dog is here.
Ah, yes. The evil dog from the ship with the frog on its back.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like the frog.
Mm-hmm. So I just gotta go, okay?
Well, I'll go with you, Fimble, okay? And I'll keep the dog away.
Okay. Okay.
I start leading you back towards Braun's table that he's just sitting there with that giant hunk of owlbear meat.
It's diminished significantly. I've started to power
down to
through.
his nose.
Yeah, and the crowd is gathering, which is something I probably don't want because no one ever finishes the second thing.
Oh yeah, there's people there that are like pounding and cheering and like, oh, look at him, he's gonna do it. People are waging bets on it.
Oh God, I'm gonna try to do a clumsy sleight of hand and kind of wrap up some of the gristle from this. And put it in a napkin. I think it'd make the flavoring. I'm enjoying the flavoring, smokiness, and I think it would make a nice addition to my pork cider.
Right. Go ahead and make that roll.
16, and let's see if I have any sleight of hand skill. I would really doubt it.
Well, with the natural 16, I'll say yeah, you definitely get quite a bit in a large bib-like napkin, so it's like we wad it up and
Yeah, I got a +2. I have a +2, so 18 total.
18. So yeah, you get a bit and you bundle it up and tie it off and tie it to your side like it's a pouch of coins, but it's just a pouch of gristle.
Okay. As long as I don't get disqualified from the
Some would
contest.
say it's more valuable than gold.
And yeah, again, still just kind of trying to power through. At this point, I imagine every bite is getting washed down with whatever local ale or mead I'm getting provided.
Oh yeah, they're giving you water and like a whiskey, water and whiskey.
I'll take it.
So when you get the cold sweats, you gotta switch to the water.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Dwarves drink water. Whatever. Do I see these folks approaching?
Yeah, you definitely see. Yeah, it's Lila and Fimble come up to the table and they're looking about and they see all that's going around.
Excellent.
I think we wouldn't necessarily like walk up to the table, but we would be like on the edge of the crowd, easy enough for Braun to see
Oh,
us.
okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
Like,
Fine, just leave me to suffer. Okay.
well, once your spectacle dissipates, maybe we'll join you.
Oh, it was unintentional. Like there was no spectacle until y'all ditched me. One guy left on stage. Fuck. Meanwhile, Fimble, how does the meat look?
My mouth is watering.
Yep. You gotta say something if you want some, you know? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to. I'd love to share.
I kind of like sidle up alongside you on the table, and I'm like, looking at it. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to impose.
What? Okay, sure. I'm a dwarf with a head injury, man. I don't get the subtlety of manners, so
Yeah,
if you want something, you're gonna have to ask for it.
we're at an impasse.
Quite literally.
I'm
'Cause I don't
over
want to make you angry.
starving. Oh yeah, because that's the risk.
But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
wanna-
I'm having to like put some of the straps on my armor and shit. Belt is like not even fastened anymore. But a challenge was issued, and yeah, I'm gonna finish this fucking thing. I'm not gonna have to eat for 3 days, but I'm gonna finish this shit.
Yeah.
It's like John Candy and fucking Great Outdoors.
I was thinking the pie eating contest in what's it?
Lean on me.
Yeah, Alina or yeah, the one where like the cherry pie eating contest and the kid ends up throwing up the cherry pies. I don't know if it's
No, not Lean on me.
It's not Christmas Story. It's another. It's one of those iconic type of like films though.
Okay. I saw they're doing another Christmas Story. They're doing like Ralphie's
Yeah,
thing.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
We're getting sidetracked. I think we need something dramatic to happen.
I agree.
Are you
Yeah,
rooting
okay.
for him to have a coronary?
Yes.
He's gonna have a meat sweat heart attack.
Yeah. You should blow through that shit, man. I
Your
ain't going
arm
down.
starts to go numb. No, just kidding.
I don't give a shit. That's like every morning when Braun's waking up. Constitution check, 17 plus. I ain't going down.
Yeah, that was a joke as it is, but
17
yeah.
plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were able to get a large gulp down, and
Yeah.
I was gonna say you
People
also
are
have
cheering.
credits on you, so you could add a D4 to that.
Oh, yeah. I with that. It's a 3. So, yeah, high 20s. Yeah, just
yeah.
halfway
You
through.
power through it. The group around the crowd cheers. More money is exchanged.
You should
Fimble
be betting on
still.
this, Star.
No, I'm missing it.
Fimble still sitting right beside you, watching.
Just drooling a tiny bit.
Yeah, he can smell the caramel glaze, even though he doesn't know it's caramel glaze
Mhm.
on owlbear meat.
It's well seasoned. The bone is fully cleaned off now. There's just like a few slices left.
All right, we're gonna jump back to Soulstar, and about 4 worthy pirates come walking up. One of them. Yeah, I heard there's a high players game. People wishing to sell their boats and trade them off for a hand game, and well, color me interested. Someone with that kind of coin is definitely either stupid or worth taking. Me and my mates
Free
here.
money for you if I lose, right?
Eh, we'll see. But
So
yeah.
you got a ship?
Mhm.
Got a ship? You got a ship there, mate?
I got 60 platties.
It's not a ship, man. Not even if you've even tried to fashion it together. I thought this was a ship for ship deal.
No, this is a money for ship deal.
He looks over to the guys. Thinking, fuck this guy. Yeah, this is not what I signed up for, but you are one of the 4, right? I saw it at the square.
Yeah.
So I know that.
Imagine
platinum.
taking me down. Imagine taking my money. How famous
Oh,
you'd be around.
I don't have to
You'd be
imagine
top
it, mate.
hire.
I don't have to imagine it, mate. He sits down at the table, he fluffs his jacket down, brings out his satchels and coins and start stacking them up. All right, there. A bit of rollies then.
We'll be rolling. What's your game?
I'm gonna leave that up to you. You're the one who called the game. What are we playing?
Yeah.
You're the dealer?
Well, we could play liar's dice, but I don't know how to play that.
You just want to do an old-fashioned rolly?
Do an old-fashioned roll.
We each
Rolly
pick a
poly.
card. Yeah, we each pick a card, see who's got the highest. Throw a little wager. And then call it, as they say. 3 other pirates sit down and they start ante up 50 gold pieces each.
No, I thought we were playing for ships.
Yeah. We'll get there.
All,
But for the
or nothing.
all or nothing, huh?
All or nothing's here. I'm on a tight
They
schedule.
look about.
One game.
The 3 that just sat down,
4
they get up.
ships. Okay. One game. One ship.
I don't know, man. I don't think your 60 platinum's nice, but I got a crew to look for. And
Yeah, but you could return to your crew a hero.
what, by telling them they lost their jobs and no longer we
They
have a
wouldn't
ship?
lose their jobs. They would be employed by me.
Interesting. And with that 60 platinum, I could get a decent ship, not as good as the one that I have
Fuck
now.
off and live with your boots high in the air. You can do whatever you want with 60 platies. That's why I'm here, to do what I want.
And I guess that's all that matters then. Fine. He sits back down. Let's see what you got. Roll it.
One match. One game.
Okay.
One roll.
And on a side note, didn't Thimble get like 600 gold or 60 platinum for a fish yesterday?
Yeah, he's rolling and dough.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not too worried about eating.
Eat, man.
and whatnot.
This is gonna mooch off of me.
That's Fimble.
I'm going to use a point of my luck to re-roll that.
They're gonna do the same. Oh, they're quite happy.
You're certainly going to use another point of luck. There we go. One more of those. Don't worry. These are my first rolls of the night. Let's just get the bad ones out of the way.
Bit of a hard
That's
time
much
there, mate.
Worse. Okay. That's all my points of luck I've used right there. It's not
Sweating a bit.
Oh no. I was bluffing. I mean, why am I telling you that? This is my strategy. I'm just taking you out. You don't know what game I'm playing here. Those were all 20s, and I used my luck. Get in your head.
All right. I guess we show and tell now, eh?
Yeah. So 60 platies for your ship.
Yeah.
What you got?
23, 19, plus a 4.
Wait, what do you? What are we plusing now?
Proficiency.
Oh. It's fine. Ah, nuts. Nerds. That's just a 21.
Oh. I love a platinum. He starts scooping all the coins in. Thanks, mate. This will go a long way to feeding me and my crew for quite a long time. But I will
Indeed.
not. I will say, if you ever need a fair voyage, just let me know. We can accommodate you.
Hey,
Throws the sack over his shoulder. I'll be seeing you. gets up, and the other three pirates that are watching just sort of chuckle and exit up the stairs past the guard that that was pointed out to earlier. And sit at a table alone in quiet stillness.
Yeah, I know, it hurts, Larry. Okay. You don't need to tell me. No, I'm sitting there shocked. If it were possible to look over the edge of the dock and look at my reflection, I would, but I know that's not possible.
Yeah.
So
You're at you're over the edge and you're looking, but again, you see nothing there. Yeah, a little flashback of you in the mayor's underdwelling and the fountain, or well, I guess it's not really fountain, but it was a pool of unreflective water that you jumped into, and a burning, tingling sensation starts to crawl across your skin.
I know what I must do. I'm going to return to the group.
And you start making your way through the crowd, and when you get back there, you see, again, large masses of people just exchanging coin and notes, paper
I
notes
wish I had
throughout the crowd.
some of that.
And it's just down to like one section of rib on the owlbear for Braun. Fimble is just, again, still right beside them. Lila's still looking about, but tired and waiting for this whole thing to end. No, just kidding.
I've got one of the waitresses or wenches working my shoulders.
Yeah. So wait staff, after dropping another water and whiskey, the waters have mounted up, but all the whiskey, there's only one whiskey glass, and she's like, "You got it there, you got it, sugar, you got it. Just a couple more bites, a couple more sections, and that's all you got. You can do this. You can do this." There's people cheering and people booing. Just a lot of coin and notes fluttering about.
I've used my guidance, but I don't think I need it. 18 plus 5.
All right, so you tear off a big section of rib and you just suck the meat right off the bones, and you have one little bit left, and people are cheering and clapping.
Ugh. I want a salad now more than anything. I need a salad.
There's one sitting on the counter.
2 salads.
Right over there.
Freeze hardening, other things clogging, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna pull this off. That is a 2. This is a 2 plus 5.
So you try to pull off the last section of meat, and your mouth starts getting really sweaty. Things start to spin.
Nope. Oh, try to swallow it down, but I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah. You look to your right where Fimble is, and then you look to your left, and you just let go and just puke out a meat log of your own.
Oh,
The whole meat log.
Yeah. It's just puke up just a solid encasing of meat, and it goes on for a minute. Fimble, you're right there. How do you feel about seeing Braun just sort of lose constitution?
That's how sausage gets made.
Yeah.
Not good at all. I actually have to choke something down.
Okay.
You know, Host shows up and chokes something down.
Oh no.
Oh,
Bugs.
Mr. Culpeppers.
They love free meat.
Hello, Cole.
He doesn't care if it's been chewed before.
Yeah.
Can't hide. It doesn't go that far.
Okay.
Just gonna.
There you go.
There's no point in having a pug if you can't use him for comic relief.
Exactly.
That's true.
Or
That's-
made to be like that.
That's why they're made.
Oh, that is disappointing. But
And yeah, as that happens, the crowd sort of dispenses, and you're left. All four of you are sort of left alone by the table.
finally, at least we got rid of the crowd.
As soon as everybody's like kind of leaving,
It's
yeah.
like all it took was you throwing up for them to leave.
Yeah, you know, doing my part for the good of the team.
Couple of staff come out and they start mopping the deck and clearing the vomit away, and
Finally found a use for those glasses of water. I'm just rinsing my armor, bringing out my feet.
So guys, I figured it out. I figured out what I'm missing now. I lost everything. As soon as I got free, as soon as the bounty got lifted off of me, all of my luck just ran out. Just immediately. So the only answer is I have to find some way to get another bounty on my head to get my luck back. Otherwise, I'm going to be of no use to anybody.
What?
I've got no skills. I've got nothing. All I had was my luck. All I had was being sly, and I lost everything. I'm no longer any good unless I'm, being chased. Unless I got a bounty on my head. Unless I'm doing crime. I stopped doing crime. And I stopped rolling good. I stopped being my true self.
Wait, I know what crime is. That one's in C.
Yes.
Crime
But
is
I
bad.
need to be doing more of that. No. It depends on your point of view. I see somebody, and I'll point to a table over there where somebody maybe left something behind. I'm like, look, somebody just left that over there. They're not missing it. If I were to go over there and pick it up, it would just be mine.
Oh.
To you, that might be a crime. But to me, that's just it. I'm just picking up something that somebody didn't want. It's all relative. But the fact of the matter is, I gotta be doing it.
If it makes it feel any better, you could pay me to chase you and kick your ass.
Work
Be
that
kind of
way.
like a bounty.
Nah, it's I gotta be working against the system, It's gotta be the system that's out against me.
All right, I'll do it for free.
You've never had just a bad day of luck?
No. I've always skirted by on my luck. Even if I did have a bad day, my luck was always there to get me step 1 inch over. But not even 20 minutes ago, I just lost everything. Lost my purpose, I lost my money, I lost hope.
Oh.
It's my only way of getting it back, guys. I have to do crap. I have to get back to doing road stuff.
Okay.
Could you maybe find a different purpose? Maybe?
I've tried. What do you think? Religion? I don't know. I've seen your stick. That doesn't
I
really
mean, I
appeal
didn't
to
say
me.
you have to go to religion, but
Right.
if thieving is the only way you would have luck, then there's maybe other ways you could bring it about. Have you tried that yet? Or is it just
I tried cooking. That went pretty well for a while. But once you make the perfect sandwich, there's what else is there?
Oh, I don't know if it was a perfect sandwich. A familiar voice of Chunky Pepper comes in.
Oh my god!
Hello there!
I was looking for you.
Fimble, Soulstar, Lila, Braun. Great to meet your acquaintance again. But
My
Soulstar...
best friend, the co-creator of the Big Deal.
Yeah, that's me. But Soulstar, I gotta stop you there for a second. You've got a great boon about you. In fact, you've got 3 of them. It's him, it's Fimble, and it's this one here, Lila. You've had more successes with them than without them.
Somewhere in the
I just
background-
want y'all to recognize that.
somewhere in the background there's a-
There's still puke on the floor.
Well, it's being cleaned up.
Ron's still wiping it up. Looking around, yeah, no, I realize these guys are my friends, and no, I want to stick with them, and I realize I have a purpose. I have to see this thing out to the end. There's bad guys, and there's lights happening and fires, and we have to stop the end of the world.
Well, we'd appreciate the help, and you seem more than capable as a group. So, you
I'm
know,
just saying that to be at my utmost efficiency, there's gotta be a little bit of crime. I'm not
Of
saying
course.
you.
anything to fuck off or piss off the Dominion Empire is a crime. So just doing you and your group, stopping the syndicate, stopping, Nephronshide and whatever comes your way, you're doing good and you're helping others and you're doing crime, as you say. Heck, I would have never trusted you if it wasn't for the big deal. You show me your light, your passion, and I respect you and your friends here, your found family. I only see great things happening. Now I could be completely wrong, but you seem like a very tight structure. And I don't see you failing anytime soon. So just
That means a lot, Chip.
remember, you're stronger together. That's the lesson. Well, I gotta go now.
This is like another episode of Sesame Street.
Yep, I just popped out of a trash can to say hello.
Wait a second.
Believe in
what's the
each
letter of the
other,
day?
and I'm popping out. Letter of the day is F-U-Q. Fuck.
3 letters.
Yeah.
Broadcast.
Some opportunities to do some crime back in my hometown, because sounds like the mayor there is quite a corrupt figure.
As long as y'all are cool with it, I'm just giving you a warning that for me to be operating at my peak efficiency, you gotta be doing a little bit of crap. That's how I'm gonna get my luck back.
It's either that or you hang around, come up with a new keel.
The luck was inside of you the whole time. And he's backing away within the crowd, pushing people in front of him, trying to disappear.
I'm gonna have to murder that guy sometime.
Oh,
He's gonna be the final boss, I know.
Seriously, it's tough. There's no way he's not.
he has followed us all the way from Venland.
So,
Or have you followed him?
So Chunyan and Churn are going to be the final bosses, right?
Yes.
The pattern emerges.
Anyway, so what do you all make of this situation? This island feels kind of weird, right? Like I don't want to stay here long. Should probably.
This entire place makes me feel uncomfortable. So yeah, the sooner we can leave.
Yeah, I was trying to grab a ship because I don't trust any of these guys to take us out without something in return. I don't want to stay here anymore.
Like paying money?
Simple. What about
What? I was just trying to maybe do it for free.
Yep. Simple, Maybe he can get us off this rock.
Maybe.
I want to do it quickly, and I want to do it before anybody realizes.
Wait, which one?
Master Rohai.
Oh, Master Rohai. I love that guy.
I thought you meant the potential work that the frog guy was talking about. You know, Fimble's new bestie.
Yop. You start to hear in the background the frog voice.
I immediately look and Misty step in the opposite direction from that voice as far as I can go.
Okay. You don't see the pug, but you see like a small frog sort of hopping around tables. And like
The pug definitely zeroing in on the scent of meat puke.
there's no pug. He's alone by himself, and he's sort of jumping around tables, trying to get flies that are going after the food on the table.
I'm gonna hail him down. I think I remember his name. Carson Thessels, right?
Yup. Hey. He starts hopping
I'm gonna
about.
hail him down, yeah.
How are you, Soulstar, y'all?
I'm doing great. Enjoying the party. How are you? You having a good time?
Oh, yup. A lot of good time. Very festivious. Lots of good.
Where's your better half?
Oh, yup. He's in his kennel. Yup. Gotta keep training him. He's still a young pup, even though as big as he is. Yup.
God, it'll get bigger.
Oh, yeah. At least 5 feet bigger.
5 feet?
Yeah.
So, how are you planning on getting to your hometown from here?
Oh, yup. I still have to see the king, but I shall promise me voyage. Yup. I heard it was the same deal with you.
Yeah.
That she's indebted with her crew and her ship.
Yeah.
Take you where you need to be, yup. Oh, I get you, yup. I still have to see the king about my village, trying to get some help and purge the syndicate that is taken over, yup.
Yeah, it's rough out there, buddy.
It is, yup.
You just keep riveting on.
All right, yup. You have a great day, yup. Starts hopping off again,
Yeah.
snapping up
The
flies and
Thimble
insects.
The bastards. Not a single one of you wants to help this poor man.
Yep.
He might.
Yup.
I'm wrong.
Everybody just like comes through here and is like, man, there's some awful evil going on over in this direction, and we just are like, man, these salads, guys. Let me tell you.
I mean, I have a lot of interest in trying, now that I know that the syndicate has a hand in my own hometown, to kind of try and get that usurped
That does feel like the most pressing matter.
before I go help another hometown, unless it was just like something on the way.
Yep. So,
Yeah, she's definitely worried about her father. Is the mayor going to try and use him as leverage in some way against her?
So what I'm
Do a quick time jump if the group wants to head back and sort of advance the next day to maybe get some of the info that you're looking for.
Yeah, I think
Or
Braun's
what?
pretty fucked for the rest of the day.
And, what did you have in mind, Andrew? Sorry to cut you off, Andrew, but what were you saying?
I was just trying to like figure out like what the game plan is. So it sounds like we're going to Lila's hometown, and that's going to be our goal. But we just need to figure out a way to get there.
That we haven't gotten a clue from Oberon. I think it was Oberon. From the dreams that my fox was the like what's the word I'm looking for? Like go between them and us to get the other relics. I don't think we had any clues, though we could We could check in with the Corvus Queen to find out if she knows if there's any other clues. Because there was 4 idols left that we do not know where they are that we're looking for. Proxy, that's what I was looking for. The fox is the proxy to Orion, not Oberon.
Foxy Prox.
Foxy Prox. So we could talk to the Corvus Queen since she is a witch, and see about if she knows any information on the idols. Since different has the staff and the heart.
Yeah, the Heart of the World Tree, the Staff of Necrotic Damnation. So there's 3 other items.
Oh, 3 other? Okay, I had 4 for some reason, but yeah. Maybe the 4 was included in the heart.
Yeah.
The other idols that he is going after to try and beat him to one of them. Maybe one's in my hometown, I don't know.
Cool.
Sounds like it's hometown time.
All right.
But yeah, definitely making a stop when the festivities die down to at least that's my best bet out of all of these heads of state, is probably her knowing something about hidden relics.
Yeah. Or at least you would know someone who might know something if she doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to her and
So after the owlbear incident, the group heads back to their Bert and takes the rest of the day off. And in the morning, they smell some elixir brewing in the air. It smells robust. It's a very thick coffee smell, sort of pouring out through your Bert, and everybody if that's the kind of thing that'll wake you up in the morning, you can roll. Yeah, you can roll for perception.
Mm-hmm.
See if you wake up with a nice glazing coffee smell permeating throughout your Bert.
That's a total of 8.
I definitely wake up.
All right. Yeah. Lila rolls a bit around in her bed, still half awake. Braun?
I still prefer my Folger infused Guinness. I thought you were going to say they woke up to the smell of my pork cider with its new secret ingredient. I've definitely added that in.
Everybody's in their beds
the
right
gristle.
Gristle. So now there is
adding the gristle.
Yeah, now there is definitely like some serious chunks floating at the top, waiting for them to dissolve.
Yeah. But yeah, everybody's in their own bedroom right now at this moment.
Yeah, I probably can't get whatever that coffee smell is. I have no real clue.
All right.
Pulls up. I'm slowly stirring.
Alrighty. Soulstar, you awake or? Alright, so Fimble and Soulstar sort of exit their room and they come out and they go into the kitchen. They see the small witch, the Corvus Queen herself. She looks up to the two of you and sits down and sets some glasses on the counter. Drink up. It's nice to meet ya again. And a tall one with antlers, remind me of your name again.
Bimble?
Bimble, and you the piratey one.
You don't remember me? You're the one who wiped my name clean. I guess that's the point. I'm Soulstar.
The Soulstar, yes. The wanted now unwanted rogue. Where's the rest of your friends? Do they not like coffee in the mornings?
Sleeping?
A lot of them just aren't used to old ladies popping up in our spot. It is only in the morning.
Well, I've come to tell you some great, interesting things.
Okay, Fimble, go wake him up.
Oh, okay. Let's just go. I come back in. I grab the cup off the counter, and then I go.
And Braun and Lila, there's a loud rapping. First Lila, there's a loud rapping at your door. Go ahead and make a Constitution check. How aggravated are you when you wake up?
Constitution check.
Yeah.
That is a total of 6. I rolled really low.
Yes. Fimble gonna die.
But yeah,
There's a resounding crash.
Knock
heavy,
over my shield, my armor, as I sat next to the bed.
Yeah. Before she's yelling, and as you make your way to the door and you open, why is it Thimble?
I'm rolling for initiative.
Yeah.
I just hold out the cup of coffee.
Julie, take it. And then shut the door.
Wait.
What?
The lady, the crow, Corvus Queen. Corvus Queen is here.
Good. I will be out in just a moment.
Okay, bye.
You walk your way over to Braun's room and start knocking on his door really loudly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, that's a 9. That's a 9.
Heck, guys.
Well,
You know, we're called something for a reason. I have
At
been rolling
least-
nothing but low today.
yeah,
Right.
and at least you didn't like open the door and stick your head in, because I've got hand axe at my throat.
Mhm.
So at least you're not gonna end up with a scar like mine.
Yeah. I'm just knocking on the door.
Yeah, and that's the correct way to do it.
Yeah, and
You
you wake
probably
up
just
very
hear, like,
irritated.
what? Yeah, what the hell do you want? What is it?
The Corvus Queen is here. She wants to talk.
All right. And I'll start, picking up my weapons and putting my kit on. It probably takes me a minute to get there, but fuck it. I'm awake now.
I won't even finish getting armor. I'm just getting
Yeah.
actual
Yeah, that's funny.
kind of look okay.
Soulstar is still in his underwear. Like, I didn't put clothes on. They came out for coffee.
Yeah,
I
so
would
as you-
doubt if you guys have ever seen Braun without full armor and at least 2 or 3 different weapons. Yeah.
Here's a good reason why Lila woke up this way. She spent most of the evening and the night trying to get the smell of gristle out of her armor.
Only to realize it's not in the armor, it's permeated everything. It is everywhere.
Oh no.
I will burn so much sage.
All right.
As you come out of your rooms,
So
you
glad.
see the Corvus Queen in the sort of living area, and she has a treasure chest in front of her, and she opens it up. Well, I was here to give you some boons and hopes you help us out in figuring out with what's going on with Satori. I know you probably have other things going on, but we'd pay quite well to have you help us out with us. We don't know what's going on. The more we know, the more we can, help actual people. But we understand if you aren't interested, but nonetheless, you are owed these boons. She pulls out a pair of gloves and hands them over to Soulstar. They are the gloves of thievery. So you can
That's
add
what
that
I'm talking about.
to your inventory. She looks over to Braun. She pulls out a vial, and the liquid inside the vial is bubbling and swirling about. She hands you a potion of heroism.
Okay.
I'm gonna try out my gloves of thievery and try and snatch the potion.
All right.
They have to be attuned.
Go ahead. Yeah. Thievery, no, they're just an uncommon item.
Damn.
While wearing them, they gain a +5 bonus to dexterity sleight of hand checks and dexterity checks made to pick locks. So,
That is.
Made to pick locks. It doesn't
or
do
sleight
shit.
of hand, or sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's what I heard, sleight of hand.
Yeah.
So I already have the +9 of that, so +6, that's +15.
Just against my passive perception?
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's a 29.
Fuck you. What potion? You told me she was giving it to me.
In the process of you taking it and putting it in your pouch, it somehow magically vanished.
Yeah, just vanished off my belt. Okay. Fine. You got a potion of heroism too.
I'm
I
gonna give
can't
it back.
use it though.
I just wanted to try it out. So yeah, I'll hand you back the potion of heroism. These gloves are so much cooler.
What does it do? I'm curious. Hold on. For 1 hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour. For the same duration, you are under the effect of this bless spell. No concentration required. This blue potion bubbles and steams. I have bless. I can't remember what it does. Bless. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, the spell. You roll a d4. So you
I'll let you retcon that, man. Knowing what it does and knowing how low your fucking hit points are, like you can keep it.
Nah.
Okay.
You see, no. Like I do crime and shit, but I don't steal from my friends.
That we know of.
Yeah.
She looks over to Lila, and she pulls out yet another potion, but this one's swarming with what looks to be like fire swarming inside of a bottle. It's a potion of fire breath.
There it is.
And she looks to Thimble, and she pulls out a small golden ring and hands it to you, a ring of free action.
Wow.
While you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Okay, I put it on one of my antlers.
All right,
As a
it
bonus
fits-
action, I get to breathe fire 3 times for 1 hour.
So you drop it down an antler and it slides until it fits snug.
Can I still attune it like that? Or equip it?
Why not? It's on your person.
Well, thank you so much for these gifts. I had a question for you.
Yes, my child.
So the syndicate.
Yes.
We know it is tied into Tenzin and Nephrin Shide, and
Yes,
I don't know if
unfortunately.
you've been brought up to speed of Nephrin's actions so far, but he is on the look for a couple relics.
Yes, that's what I've heard so far.
You wouldn't know any clues to where any of the other relics would be at, or who we could possibly speak
Well, there's one rumored to be here on the plains of the Pride of Abraxas. We have yet to locate it, but she unfurls a map depicting said part of Abraxas, and she gestures towards this large structure known to be there. Some say it's hidden deep inside, but no one's made it back with any word. So either there's something there guarding it, or that something is more powerful, more dangerous than we can assume.
Do we have any clues of what the item is?
They say it's some sort of earth elemental, some sort of reliquary for a great ancient guardian, hidden next to what people believe to be the last remains of Mammon.
Oh, yay. It's great.
Bodes well.
Apparently he played himself to be some sort of mayor of Satori, Yalapoi. Apparently that...
We heard of the asshole.
Yeah, I've only heard tales
that
of...
guy? Yeah.
Crushed his house. What we did.
And messed up his crypt.
Yeah.
I've heard of the floating islands in Satori after your battle. So, only heard word of it, but things are starting to match up, especially the description of the building and the structure that our group scouts found before they were reported missing. And they haven't heard no word back since. It's been at least a month.
Are there any locals or anywhere that knows that area that could help us get there?
There's a couple. Toffin Grace is a great scout and knows the area quite well. I'm sure they would agree to join your party if you were to venture forth.
Isn't that one of the council members?
Indeed, indeed. The best tracker we have.
Alright, we're excited with that. Who are the other folks?
Well, there's myself included, but I have other pressing matters to attend to back in my homeland. And there's, of course, hired sellswords throughout the Kingsport that would help, but none are as skilled as you four seem to be. Again, my very life would not even be here if it wasn't for you. I know the part of Abraxas is above the cliffs, and if you do help, we have help to get you over the cliffs safely and quickly. She pulls out another 4 sets of rings, and these will all grant you temporary flight up to the cliffs. They're sort of a one-time use to get up the cliffs as quickly and safely as possible.
How do we get back down?
Very carefully.
Well, pulls out of the chest, she has lengths of rope. Once you're up the top, drop the rope down and secure it from where you're at, and you should be able to rope back down.
I also have a rope of climbing.
Is this magical rope?
Rope of climbing is, yes. The rope
this.
that the queen... Yeah. It's just regular rope.
Oh.
Hemp-based rope, so you know it's sturdy and dependable.
Oh.
I give him 10 minutes before he has it wrapped around his neck.
Oh. I already have rope.
Well,
We'll take it, and thank you very much.
Guess I have more rope.
And of course, there is another boon of 60 platinum for you if you are able to save this threat. That's actually doubled because us here at Kingsport will pay you, and Barley and Satori will send coin as well. So that's 120 platinum for a deal done with added guidance from Tophen Grace.
That's a lot of money.
That's 2 whole hands of poker, Soulstar.
That's 2 whole ships.
He really likes his
Money.
chickens, the fresh
Really?
eggs. No.
Money aside to the group, I still think this is something we should investigate, at least to try and thwart Nephron's progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cynically, from Braun's point of view, we know if we would try to walk away from this, we're just going to get kidnapped by that goddamn Orion god again.
Yeah.
Gonna remind us that we're supposed to save the world or something. Damn it.
Or
Yeah.
want us somewhere else.
We should also try to find out if there's a pagoda or a
Oh
Tele-
yeah.
teleportation
gazebo?
thing here. Yeah. The pagoda, yeah. Gazebo. Just so we can come back here if we do need to.
If she is a witch, so if somebody wants to, ask her about things,
Yeah,
that
Braun's
was a
too
great
dumb.
time.
I
Bringing it
would,
up to the group. 'cause
I would
Braun's
take
too dumb.
the orb out of the bag of holding and be like, have you seen anything like this before?
She rubs her hands close and she looks at you. Oh, you found a waystone? Follow me. She exits out of your bird and she walks down the end point of the docks. There's no ships around. It's really close to the cliffs of the Pride of Abraxas, and the water starts to bubble and burp up bubbles, and you see a small structure like gazebo rising up out of the water, and you see the center piece of the gazebo, and it has that familiar grip waiting for the orb to be placed in.
Nah.
Is it like at the docks, or is it like below by the water?
It's right next. It rose up to meet the dock level, so it's just like right outside of your bird, about 10 feet away.
Jesus. How mighty convenient.
Mighty convenient. I will walk up to it and attune said orb to new way station.
Way station. Yeah. So you set the gyroscopic orb in its spot, and it starts spinning around, and lights start flashing: purple, yellow, blue, red, green, and it comes to a quick stop. Flashes amongst the group, and the claw drops, and the gyroscopic sphere sits there rested.
Back in the bag of holding.
Right.
We have another fast travel point.
Here's
Sweet.
the thing, though. We have 3 fast travel points. You're still not 100% sure how to use that thing.
That is true. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody wants to make an investigation check on the altar that they see that's in front of them that had the things, you can definitely do that.
We'll do it with a -1.
Mine's a 0.
I rolled a natural 1,
Yes,
but
Fimbul's
also my
look- yeah.
modifier is -1, so that's a 0.
So yeah, Fimble looks and it's just gibberish.
Thimble
Yeah.
thinks
Pretty.
does it taste salty?
He sees there's a lot of designs on it, and that's all he sees. It's very
It's
intricate.
really
looking.
pretty.
Yeah.
I have a.
It's like somebody who doesn't
+0
understand
to my-
art, go to a museum where a bunch of paintings are, and it's like, oh, those are images of things. Yeah,
Yes. I have a +0 for my investigation, but I rolled an 18, so.
Alright, so you see on like around the center there are like it looks like handprints all around where the gyroscopic sphere are. And there's 4 handprints that circle around where the claw was, where it held the gyroscopic sphere.
If I look at the handprints, do I see anything, read anything? Like,
You
how
sense
do I know the location?
you
How do we dial the Stargate?
Yeah.
again handprints around, so maybe put the hand in the handprint.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
too obvious.
Nah.
Wait, where do our feet go?
Where do our feet go?
You don't see any footprints, but yeah, you put your hand down below, but you still have the gyroscopic sphere, and it starts spinning, and a holographic image appears, and at first you see an image of what Satori looks like, and then it switches over to an image of Avalon, and then it switches over again to Kingsport, where you're at right now, and you can see. Did you get to? Was it Venland? Did you get one in
No, I don't
Venland?
think
We didn't get one in Venland. It was
Yeah.
There
just
wasn't one in it.
Kingsport and
That's what I'm
Avalon.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
believe
So
there
yeah,
was one in
yeah,
Finland.
and
I
when
I
it
would
flips
go
over to
back to
Kingsport, you
Venland.
see. It
I
feels
still
like an
would-
awkward mirror, but you see yourself standing around. It's by the gazebo at the
Wait,
in.
while it's
Yeah.
focused on that, I look at the image of what we're looking at right
Yeah.
now.
Go to the Hall of Mirrors, man. Do it.
Yeah.
Teleport to Kingsport. See what happens.
Actually, can I?
Put your hand in the hole, man. Do it.
Yeah. Put your hand on one of the hand things.
Okay, I do it.
My money's on he
It's
shits
looking
himself.
Kingsport.
You feel a vibration, and your body just bursts with light, and you flash, and after the flash, your body is right back to where you were. You just sort of flash with quick light, and you're standing right where you are.
Did he poop himself?
That would be a Constitution check.
I'm so glad I have advantage on that.
I was praying for another natural one, man.
We're good. We're good. I didn't poop myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the undershorts are nice and dry.
Tingly.
You place it all back in the bag. Like, no more
I
of
wish
that.
I could.
The last thing we
This
need is
is-
like one of us to just go off and not be able to come back.
Just
Yeah.
don't get over that goddamn thing. He's a runner. I'll just be hanging out with Barley for the rest of the damn campaign. Can I borrow it for like 30 minutes and go back and punch Barley in the face for roping me into this bullshit? Okay.
Because otherwise I have the same grievance.
Right.
Corvus Queen looks at you. She's like, "Is there anything else that you have to share? This is quite a boon, and I've only heard of these waystones and structures and legends of old. You've seen the ledger. I kind of collect items of ill repute and as wondrous or occultish as they may be. By the way, you can just call me Vestilia. Vestilia Pinion. That's my name. My moniker. Vestilia. Vestilapion.
I
Vestia.
got the silly pin. No, it's the silly pin.
Pinion. Vestia Pinion. Everyone else knows me as the Corvus Queen. But if you're looking for magical items of lore, I can definitely gather my troops and help you locate these said items.
I'm staring at Thimble.
Any information gained on those relics would be
Yes, we've
step in
come to-
Nefer's plan.
We have not found the locations of said items, but we did learn the name of what you seek.
Really, guys?
Staring contest.
No, I'm fucking telling them. Show her the fucking skull, you twit. But, you know, in Braun way.
Oh, see, I don't know that.
Yeah, it's Dwarven sign language. No one gets it. The DSL never caught on. It's
No.
yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I'm clueless. I'm just like staring back at you like,
Yeah, but factually, I mean, just so you guys know, it's very interesting. There's 7 different signs for skull in Dwarven sign language. Seems to be a word. There's the drinking skull, you know, there's standard skull, there's decapitation, and that's, you know, skull-like. But yeah, there's several different signs in Dwarven sign language for a head.
I'm guessing one of them is Bastion skull.
Probably. That's the one I find most offensive.
Oh. So like,
Thanks. No, not bringing it back any traumas.
We have the Chorus Queen looks about as Braun tries to communicate. She addresses Lila. We have learned of the names of the items that they're looking for, but we haven't found their locations yet. He's looking for the lungs of stone breath, the seed of rebirth, and the eyes of eternity.
Interesting.
Those.
I don't know, but we got a stone lady with us, and Fimble's missing an eye, so hey.
I got the lungs of stone breath, the eyes of eternity. What was the one in the middle?
The seeds of rebirth.
Seeds.
I mean, I died and came back. I don't know. Maybe there's a theme. Maybe it's totally unconnected.
No, can you tell us what these relics are?
I only have the names. No, we are still working on the locations. We're tracing back as far as we can in ancient scrolls and texts. But again, as we have the whole sisterhood working on it, and as soon as we gather this information, we will impart it to you.
Somewhere in the back of Braun's head, just because he's an idiot, he's thinking that brass balls might be the seeds of rebirth. But it does. There's.
And we're still in the brainstorming phase. No idea it's a bad idea.
I've been reborn, or I don't know. I think I died and came back, and I've got these brass balls, but I don't know. They couldn't be that easy.
They've been with us this entire time.
Right.
I had
Clang,
them all
clang.
along in you, Braun.
Under Fimble's eye patch is like the eye of eternity, and he just doesn't know.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Lila have lungs of stone?
Would she not?
That's what I'm thinking. Lila would have lungs of stone. You got brass balls. And Fimble, you got this weird eye thing going on.
We have
one of them's gone.
Yeah.
So weird.
So maybe it's one of each of us. I'm concerned now. These are too many coincidences.
Right.
Yes,
Now,
and the other
we'll
items.
furiously
had.
rewrite it.
No,
I'm
Ron, I feel
on
like
the
we're onto
line.
something.
Well, no, here's the thing. But if
That was supposed to
that's the
take more than
case,
10 minutes.
and Neferin has 2 of them, which of the 2 that he has is you, Soulstar? Are you the
Right.
heart or are you the staff?
Probably the ones party members that have died. I mean, there's no bodies, so we can't tell if they're dead. But they're
Well,
not here.
Tira got kidnapped.
didn't see
in
any bodies.
Feywild. So
yeah, Tira got sucked through or pushed a Balrog through a portal. See, Canada left with Dragonborn that is not the Surging Morgawr, but a Dragonborn fella, and is on an adventure. And Dell had a skirmish in his room and disappeared out a window.
Trying to kill some book and bail.
what was this?
Storytelling.
Retconned it. I'm cutting before that whole ordeal. But yeah.
Alright.
All right.
So yeah, no, I think Ron's onto something. I think
No, Braun didn't say anything this out. Like, Braun is not capable of that. At most, Braun is thinking seeds, rebirth, balls. It's like at most the connections he's made. It's two neurons searching for each other. They're circling a point that probably isn't even there.
You know, when I think two neurons searching for each other, all I can think of is one being like at the end of some kind of abyss going, "You're late."
Yeah, my brain cells play fucking Marco Polo with each other, but they're both Marco. They're both moving.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Marco.
That is what happens in Braun. Right? Fucking, and a lot of echo.
See, I think the opposite. It would be Polo because no one would ever say Marco, so they wouldn't even know which direction to go in. So it's just Polo, and so obviously it's just science.
It's a pullover. No.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh no, sorry. It's a cardigan from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Pull over. It's a cardigan. Anyways.
So if we go on this side trip, this venture, or it sounds more like main plot, but anyway.
Yes.
If we go on that, is our ride gonna leave without us?
Oh no, everyone, especially Asha's, deigned to help you through any ventures that you wish to go on. Her and her crew are sworn to you.
Okay. Sweet. That way we're not gonna
Yes.
miss the most convenient ride to Layla's
No.
hometown and to try to speed that up.
You've proven this rebellion of ours to be very ambitious and worth the coin and the help, given everything that you've done so far.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, we accidentally started the last revolution we were part of. So, yeah, if we actually put some stick-to-itiveness into it, maybe we can do
Do
some
you
good.
have anything else to offer us for knowledge about this syndicate threat that's going about?
Thimble, show her the skull.
Oh,
Show her the skull.
Scully?
Maybe she knows something about your friend.
okay. And I like pull it off my belt.
Anyone's gonna know anything about
This
this?
is my skull friend. He lights up sometimes
Where did you find it?
in a church.
Puts her hand on it. Ooh. This is a puzzle skull. There's something hidden inside of it.
Yeah, it does rattle around.
God damn it, Thimble! These are the things you mentioned, man.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Give it a shake.
Yeah.
You hear a thing clinking around.
My skull.
Very familiar energy, but I can't place it.
If it
I'll have to
helps,
think
it was
about
in a.
this.
If it helps, it was in some ruins under a church in Satori.
Really?
Very close to one of the first. I'm gonna say pagoda again, and I know that's not it. Festival.
Abelagoda. Abelagoda?
It was the
R.I.P.
first. It was very close to the first waypoint that we found. and opened up. But I don't know if that's related. And again, Braun doesn't know these kind of cohesive words.
There's a thing near a thing that did a thing.
Yeah. I'm still the only one here that's illiterate. Fimble's getting fucking college degrees over here.
I mean, I have an intelligence of 10. I'm basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We fucked ourselves in investigating. We are not. We're worse than Scooby-Doo in the gang.
Yeah.
Any second now, Fimble's gonna end up being the smartest one in the group. Just
That's
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
But we
The
have-
Scooby snacks really helped out. No.
Yeah.
And then you have that book that's gonna give, like, if
Oh,
you
fuck, he
sit
is
there
the
and
shit
read that.
of the group, isn't he? Oh god.
I think my intelligence stat is 9.
God damn, don't make me do this. Not again.
No, it's actually 8.
Oh yeah, because you got a negative
Yeah.
on your
12.
investigation.
And a massive cranial fracture. Like, how am I the smartest and best at investigation?
You are not your disability.
I'm the guy with memory loss.
I'm
Like,
just very
Yeah.
wise, okay? That doesn't mean I have to be intelligent on top of it.
no, you got the good mom wisdom. Look out for it. You got your smarts. Oh, god damn. We're just for trying to solve the mysteries of the world, we are not a fucking crew.
No, you hit pretty hard, so.
Yeah, we'll just smash our way through whatever we need to get to.
Smash,
think that's
smash.
It's about the options we have here.
But if there's anything you can share, be a great boon to our efforts in thwarting this threat.
I doubt it is related in any way, but have you ever seen anything like this? And I set down the scorpion bone key and describe our encounter with the Scorpion King in the time loop and how weird and trippy and disorienting that was.
Legends speak of such a key. There's 6 of them that open a chamber. The chamber of the Elder Gods.
Ooh, that's a good thing? Sounds like a bad thing.
It is mixed. There's equal lore for both sides, whether it be cursed or blessed. No one knows. But there is a great power that lies behind the vault. Otherworldly power lies within. We do not know what.
Do the other keys all look like this one? Are they all different?
Our lore and our books say different.
Okay. So
Each
we'll just
representing an aspect of the guardians that have been thwarted. Guardians of the door, the elder gods. They're very conniving with their plans and their powers and what they leave behind in this material plane. There's a number of things it can be. We're still trying to catch up to everything that happened since the Great Gods War, when Belphegor slain Fenrir and caused this whole isle to be. That's why it looks very much like a crater. A mountain range encircling the isle. But that is the lore that explains the creation of said isle and all the islands and the magic within it.
So if we have spare time, find more creepy keys and terrifying battles. And if we get all 6, something weird or amazing.
Worth it?
The more we find out, the more we can ascertain the situation as far as what's behind the lore that connects to whatever this may lead to.
Okay. So no solid gold amount. Okay.
Oh, I'm sure you could fetch a high price for it.
Sure.
It is a relic of unknown quantities or quality, so I'm sure you could find someone to buy it off of you, but I fear the rewards or knowledge could lead to something greater than whatever material coin or note can give you.
Or someone Cthulhu. Okay. You haven't heard of any of these floating around the black market or anything? Is there?
No,
Okay.
just read upon in books.
Shit. I'm almost sorry I asked.
Items that unlock an unknown power.
Anyone else?
Our main focus is
Yep.
the Syndicate.
Good.
Is there anything you can give us about the Syndicate? We have no knowledge as to who may be funding them. We do know they have to be funded. We've gone over their...
I thought I got the information from... Where did I get that from? That Trusk, Kalen von Trusk, was giving orders to the Syndicate and the thieves in Avalon. I got that from one of your followers? Miss Tasha? I think is who told me that. Tasha, maybe? Tasha Hicks, card reader?
Ah, yes. We do know of that, but if there's anything else, anybody have connections to the Von Trusks?
I mean, that's the mayor of my hometown.
Yes, the Baron. Also the head appointee of the Vault of Von Trusk on the island of Ethelden, where all the wealth of the nobles and representatives of the Dominion lie, just south of here.
Tried to hold it in.
Give us has
I'm drawing a blank.
Yes, he's quite the head honcho of the Dominion Empire, since controlling their wealth and having it housed in his own personally built vault. We're just trying to gather more information.
Okay.
Some of us think his son Shertok may be involved somehow. No one's seen him for a few years, and large, tall orc with a yellow mohawk, fancy
Right.
for axes.
or recognize that description at all?
Make a history check.
History is also a +0 because I am low on the intelligence. Whole 12 total.
Again, you don't recall anything, or anybody named that, or ever hearing the name Shertok von Trusk before.
Description of an orc with a mohawk.
Yeah. But you remember back to your childhood and remember the Baron von Trusk having a small child with yellow hair. But you don't recall their name.
Okay. Well, I guess then it is time to gear up to and speak with Top and Grace to get some insight on this location of the cliff.
Indeed, indeed. And it looks like he's here. And you see the tabaxi walking down with the bow on his back and 2 tonfas at his side. Yes. Hello, my name is Toffin Grace. I am here to help you upon the cliffs and investigate what lies above. The pride of Abraxas.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Here is a ring. Hands each of you a ring.
Mhm.
We'll get near the cliffs. We'll activate the words. We'll activate the rings with the power word of flight.
Wait,
Should
fly?
carry.
Oh, she already gave us rings that let us fly.
Told us about right.
Yeah, no.
Oh, did she?
Did she give the ring? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that was
Yeah.
when I was.
Oh.
I came back and you were talking about rope.
Yeah, that was right before the rope.
Okay.
She was telling us so that we could use. She would have.
Okay.
We would get rings to get us up there.
Okay.
And a rope to get down.
I see. That was my blunder.
Anyways, you have the rings and you put them on. And he hands each of you a spike to tie your rope to, so when you get to the top of the cliffs to fashion them to the ground so you're able to rappel down. But
I will give Braun back his ring since we're going up on the cliffs. Your ring of water walking.
Yeah, if you want.
For now. Just so it's one less thing I gotta keep track of.
That's
Since it
good.
was in your inventory anyway, and I was just holding on to it while we were in town. So
Yep,
we,
it's still there.
and you're ready for your departure?
Is there anyone locally that sells grenades?
Grenades. There's only one person that I know that makes those, and that's Sashay. But apparently they're in Satori right now.
what about healing potions?
Oh, I've got a few myself. I've got 4 with me. Greater healing potions.
Hell yeah.
Hands
Others
them-
being up, or is she just saying she's got healing potions and we should have a nice trip?
Tophin hands each of you one of his greater healing potions.
Yeah.
I will add that to my inventory. I already had one, but I was going to buy another. But that works. Potion of healing. Greater. There we go.
Was there anything else that you'd like to do before we venture off above the cliffs? All right then.
Right, Getty.
Look at the ring and give the command word of flight and start slowly hovering and flying over the cliffs that are about 100 feet high.
Wow.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, Braun does not appreciate not having his feet on the ground. I don't think dwarves are meant to fly.
I think of the Hobbits or Dragon Age where they're going to fall into the sky.
Right?
I'm like flying around and doing aerials and flips and just having fun. Being Thimble, yeah.
Yeah. Braun is pissed.
Lila is definitely keeping as close to the wall of the cliff as possible to be able to hold on as soon as she can.
Yeah, her hand's scraping up the side, and you can see like where her hand meets the stone of the cliff, where it sort of blends in and sort of leaves a trail, like somebody like running their hand through paint, or yeah, water or paint, just leaving a trail. Yep, through the rocks of the cliff.
Fancy.
And then you reach the top of the cliffs and you just feel a dead calm. You feel no wind. You look about the prairie as your feet settle in the soil. There's no movement of any trees or brush. None of the tall grass that lay in front of you is moving.
Are we above the fog? Or
The fog, you can see below that surrounds Kingsport, then you look above and it's still swarming and above the island.
No. So this is like full-on Calms Island, like
Yeah.
impenetrable bubble of cloud. Okay. Oof.
wait, how much further now that we're at the top?
Location then.
We have at least a day's travel to get to the structure. I have a map with me that'll take us safely to
Okay.
the structure, but beyond that I have no knowledge of what's to come.
Wait, I thought you were like, oh man.
I'm a tracker, yes. I can spot things that may be of danger, but
But
the
you've
notes
never
I've
been.
given, I've never been up here, and I have never been to the structure or what lies beyond it, everything that's reached and breached beyond the doors and the pathway of not to return.
Braun is just imagining a forest full of mimics. Just every goddamn thing is
Imagining eyes
le-
popping out
yeah.
of trees.
yeah.
Mashing a teeth of the trees.
Yeah. Every mushroom, every
It's like the chatter Cinnabite, but they're trees.
Yeah. Just eye the fucking dark. Nope. Shit. If he knew the word for dinosaurs, he'd be thinking fucking dinosaurs. Land of the fucking lost. Oh, we're so fucked.
We're all gonna die.
He leads the group.
Great time.
Yeah, he
But
leads
you know,
the
that's just for
he leads the group through the tall grass, and you start to see a canopy of trees and a small narrow trail that seems to wind about. It's very narrow, and one by one he leads you through. Fine line as there's thorns and thick brush all about, and it seems like it's slowly closing in the further you get down the trail.
Things tighter and tighter.
Yeah. I mean, I think I could help us scout ahead, but we would have to stop, or one of you guys would have to.
This is a forest, right?
Yep.
This is my favorite terrain. Just let me scout ahead.
Alrighty, go for it.
Wait, Fimble shouldn't go alone.
Make an, I'll say
I'll follow
perception
behind
check.
him.
Perception? Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy. It's a 10.
All right. So as you walk through the forest, and you swear you feel like the ground and like the roots and like a whole vibration throughout the forest just move about, and it feels like things are shifting around. But you're not in the know of what the purpose is or what exactly is going. You just feel a lot of movement
Okay.
when in a land where there's no wind, no birds flying about, no sound. Everything's just dead quiet. Not even a breeze of wind is moving a blade of grass. Everything is still as you pass through.
Drop to one knee and just place my hand flat against the ground.
Okay.
Just kind of like sit there for a little bit.
As you concentrate, you feel more vibrations, but you get a sense of a structure about 50 feet ahead through the winding trail. You feel everything moving around you, but you're also able to sense a pattern that isn't moving, which would be the structure. You think, anyways.
Okay. It's about 50 feet ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run ahead 20 feet, and if I can see the structure, I'm going to Misty Step towards it.
All right. You come to a breachway of the forest.
Oh, fuck, he's got a map. There's a map. We've got a map.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, there it goes.
And you see Thimble in front of a large open space and a large structure off in the distance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm gonna take one of my ropes, tie it to an arrow, and fire it back towards the party.
Okay. What are you trying? What's your ultimate goal with the arrow on a rope or rope on an arrow?
Just a lead. If they
Okay.
they can't see where I'm at, right? Or they just saw me do
They
that.
just saw you
so-
run through a brush. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't like the sensation of things moving around. And so I just don't want them to get lost in there.
Okay. So you fire a little high, as you're still the tallest in the group, so you fire at your eye level so you know that no one will get hit by your arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and roll for just a hit to hit. See if you hit on a tree. Hit a tree. Damage is, you don't have to worry about damage.
Okay, so I rolled a 3.
Which
Wait.
one of us did he hit?
Wait.
Oh no, go
But
running.
with my bow, it's okay. So technically, I rolled a 10.
Okay, so with the 10, you fire it off, and it the group watches it, the arrow and the rope just zip by, and it goes an extra 10 feet beyond the group, and it lands on a tree. But the group definitely notices the rope that's attached to it. They notice.
Just jump
So
back.
Yeah, go for it.
I found a thing.
I found a thing. So what y'all doing?
Making our way towards Bibble, I
Okay.
guess.
We'll get after it.
Alrighty. So the
Yeah.
group catches up.
Let's
I'm
see.
definitely staying towards the rear and directly behind the tracker, Topher, Grace, whatever. If he's within 30 feet of me, I'm going to apparate my echo right behind him, but I'm not going to give him any fucking warning.
He's like 5 feet behind you, but I can
Okay.
put you further behind and put your echo bro.
I just kind of want to spook him and see how solid he is.
Well, you cast it behind him so he doesn't really notice. He's fixated on what's ahead.
That's detrimental.
And he
He
looks
fails
over to
it.
Fimble. You see what I'm seeing, mate? What are those spires up ahead?
It's a thing.
It's a thing indeed. You've been feeling the ground shake too. Lots of movement for something so non-moving.
The ground.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I don't trust what's happening. Goes to pick up. Yep.
with them mentioning the ground moving, can I put my hand on the ground and try and like feel what they're talking about?
Yeah. Go ahead and make
Let me guess, investigation.
yeah, an investigation. I was thinking survival, but as for who and what you are, definitely
16.
investigation. 16. You feel vibrations, tremor, but everything is lying still. You look up and you see the green spires that Tofan Grace has mentioned that are surrounding this rock. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. So with that investigation check, I guess what I would like, if I can add to it or anything, is that we're looking for one of the items is the lungs of the stone breath, and I'm like, does it sound like the earth is breathing? Like, does it rumble and then stop and then rumble?
It feels like little tremors
Okay.
within the ground. It feels like if you were to stand on something like on a piece of paper as it tears and slowly spreads about, that's kind of what you feel.
Okay. There's no pattern to it. Okay.
Yeah. The group's back. And again, they see, well, Tofan and Fimble see the spires, and they start slowly sinking into the soil.
Oh no. Last time we had some kind of monolith or spire sinking on the ground. It did not end well for us.
Yeah, the still air is gently stirred near Braun's backside.
He's got goosebumps.
Sure, we'll call him Goosebumps. I just hope I didn't soil
Don't
myself.
tell R.L. Burnside. That's like, or
Yeah. All I know is it's gonna itch when it dries.
Yeah. Get some aloe ready.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to first pull back my arrow and then fire it at the building.
Okay. Where are you aiming at the building?
Just above the, probably at the door, since it's made of wood.
Alright. Go ahead and make a hit attack. Don't worry about damage.
Significantly better than last time. That's going to be a 25.
Alright, so yeah, you land it. The arrow lands right at the door with your rope, and just the bare end of the rope at the link's end in your hands.
I look to everybody on either side of me, and I'm just like, run?
Run
Then I'm
where?
going to do that.
This is where we're supposed to be.
That's what I'm doing.
Running towards the door.
Yep.
If I can see him bolt
Are you-
off, I'm not gonna go
Are you
along.
dashing, or are you just using your 30 feet?
I'm going to go ahead and dash.
Alright.
And I'm actually going to leave the rope behind.
As you dash, the spires sink into the soil, and earth and the rocks sort of form into an unnerving looking creature.
Yay.
And rising up out of the ground is a terrain spectral beast guarding.
Remember, there was like some earth elemental thing in this area, some kind of guardian that just.
I think I might remember someone mentioning that offhandedly.
Yeah.
So much for looking for the bodies of the other people that have come before us.
As Lila looks down, she sees skeletons of bodies in the soil that are just covered with soil and leaves and just refuse of the on the forest floor.
God.
Again.
Yeah. Every fucking time, man. Kid runs up a tree. Kid runs into the fucking.
I'll stop hard and like skid to a stop.
Alrighty.
I started dashing after him as close as you think I would have made it before scene. As close as you think I could go.
Yeah.
You'd be like
Yeah.
10 feet behind me.
Yeah, my echo might be. I think I was at the rear of the parade, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, but the echo will at least have tried to keep up with you.
Yeah, Echo's 10 feet ahead of Braun, and Braun's like, about 15, 20 feet away from Thimble.
Okay. It's close enough I might be able to save his little dumbass from getting murdered.
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see.
And the creature, the four horns that breach out of its head start to glow, and it roars loudly. And as it roars, the tremors shake the earth.
Is it too late to run? I'd like to revisit that option.
I could misty step away. That might be my last
Going
one.
to- I don't think
For the
that's gonna
day.
Help us. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I think we're kind of
Pretty
stuck.
sure we gotta roll initiative.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens next, but
Mhm.
so far the group has an option to do something. So, Braun and Thimble, so Lila or Soulstar, do you guys want to do anything before?
I would move with the group. So if
Okay,
Fimble's move forward and Braun is move forward, I'd keep pace with Braun just to
okay.
kind
So I'll put you right next to him.
Yeah.
Soulstar, where do you want to be?
I wanna hang back, but loading up my crossbow.
All right, how far away are you hanging back?
Probably 20 feet behind everybody.
Okay.
One of these days, I'm going to drag your ass up front with us.
Hey, remember that one time I rode a horse at
Yeah.
first in the combat?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was-
That was in a
remember
time
shit.
loop, so it doesn't count. No.
yeah.
Question is, do you remember?
Yeah, actually,
I'm pretty sure I forgot the first time I did that. But yeah, no.
Yeah, Tophin moves to the large scaling hill and pulls out his bow and loads up an arrow.
He's doing this.
And Soulstar is behind the group, off camera, more or less, with his crossbow. And the creature sort of snuffs. You can see just like dust pour out of its nose as it breathes and howls. It lowers its head and it starts running right towards Thimble.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
I know what I want to do.
yeah.
I really need to apologize to Braun before I do it.
Go for it.
No.
Get yourself to safety. My goal is, like, if I have to, I will get in between you and it.
Well,
we need to
my
dive out
shield.
of his way right now.
Yeah.
my held action for right before it reaches me is I'm going to jump onto its head
Oh no.
and grab it by the horns.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you were just gonna misty step out and be like, all right. He thought you were too. I saw that. All right.
I thought about it, but honestly, this is for the vine.
For the vine.
All right. Roll acrobatics or athletic. Well, yeah, acrobatics, athletics. I'll say athletics.
One of them?
Yeah, because
Okay.
gymnastics falls within athletics, right?
Totally.
Yeah,
It's going to be a 16.
All right. I do a contest.
He's getting the tape out so he can attach me to it.
Just in case, yeah. I don't have putty. I have simple plain painter's tape, which seems to work. Work with the frog on a pug.
As much as the concept of a frog on pug work. Sure.
Yeah. You jump and you land, and your hands grip the back end of each of the horns.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we're going to roll initiative.
Okay.
So tell me who's got 15 to 20.
Oh, man.
15 to 20, 15 to 20, 15 to 20. Who's got 15 to 20?
Oh, no.
So Braun's got 4. All right. But 15 to 20. All right. How about
14.
14? All right.
That's what I got.
Hey, look at us. You would go before me, though.
Absolutely.
All right. So Soulstar.
As much as I want you to go before me.
Lila, what's your mystery number?
6.
6. All right. So we got Soulstar, Fimble, Lila, and Braun. I already rolled for the beast.
That's a
Oh
good
my God.
lineup.
Where's
No,
our,
no, no.
our ranger friend?
Oh, good. I actually forgot them because that was not planned to be in the group.
Well, he's here.
Well,
Yeah.
we didn't plan for all of this, Larry.
I planned for most of it, but I didn't plan for like the food eating or a lot of stuff. Like group interaction, that's all improv, baby. But we'll call him NPC1, and he'll go right after Soulstar. So Soulstar, Tofun, Fimble, Lila, and Braun.
So that way.
Good lineup.
But the beast is top of the order because it rolled high.
Oh. Great.
And that's where we'll end the session. So you got 2 weeks to think of an idea of how to thwart this beast. As Fimble is still riding on top.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Does it
All the
look
questions.
Does it look completely made out of stone, or is it more
It looks like it's
spectral?
made out of stone and soil
Okay.
and like made out of earth, like Terra.
Okay.
It's earth.
Then
It's a
then
spectral
my
earth
idea might.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. Then my idea
Where's my
might
actual note card for it? Make me
We
find
did
it. Oh, here it
sleep,
is.
so I have to choose my spells for the day, and I haven't done that.
It's a spectral elemental beast. Its form is rock and terrain, Terra, so anything made of earth.
How long does this take? Okay.
Sounds like a bull made of bullshit to me.
It sounds like a homebrew to me, because that's what
Yeah.
it is. Based off a toy that I found at Target.
I love it.
I got a lot of them. I even got
And the
a
question
I even have a Leviathan that I can show you since you've technically already seen one in campaign.
Ooh.
For it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bum bam bum 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 bum
Oh, no.
boy boy.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's a Leviathan.
Imagine catching
That's
that
got like
with
3
fishing
kinds of
line.
nasty on it.
Oh yeah. It's got a beak and like tentacle face and 4 eyes, 2 eyes on each side.
Pretty badass in a fish tank.
Right?
All right.
But yeah, that's a Leviathan.
And let's not fight that, please.
No, well, not yet. Fimble Celeste trying
I'm
to
not
catch
gonna
one.
fight it, but I will catch one.
Eventually.
Deep sea fishing.
Yeah.
That's my goal. I'm gonna catch a Leviathan.
So the question is for me.
All right.
is, Do I sit just in general towards the party as well? Do I save my big spell for later on and use Guardian of Faith again because that was useful, or do I use Stone Shape on this thing because I've only got 1 4th level slot?
What's Stone Shape do?
Ooh.
Yeah, Stone Shape, you touch a stone object or medium size or small or section of a stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension and form it into any shape that suits your purpose. So I could try and take out a
Does
wall.
it work on sentient
I
things?
don't know.
But it's no more than 5 feet. That's
Roll
not
for club foot.
Well, no, I'm saying a no more than a 5 feet area. So it would be like trying to take out his leg, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
get
Turning it
club
from-
foot or something.
Yeah.
But I
Interesting.
don't know if it would be worth
You
it.
can always try.
I mean,
It's
I
always
think
worth trying.
I think the general consensus online is that Stone Shape only works on objects and not beings.
Beings.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that.
But we don't know that.
Yeah. That's too meta for this group.
Yeah. We're not a meta group. We're
We're
The
really
meta
something
Yeah.
is what we are.
we're
We
trying
are
to
really
sneak into a
something.
room and
We're the
we'll
Nat
fall
ones,
through the
baby.
window. Yes.
Alrighty, folks. I must take my leave.
All right. Thank you again for playing. Have a great evening.
Have a good night.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
See you next time in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Next Sunday we'll be
And
streaming
you
again
all should watch. Tune in 2 weeks.
for the conclusion of this incursion.
This campaign, actually, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean, I
it's a
kind of set
TPK.
that up right
Yeah.
there. I thought I could ride a spectral elemental beast. That was a bad idea.
But you're there. We'll see how it plays out.
Here we are.